Hello everyone and welcome once again to you know as well as I do, the Wrestling Superstar. And first off, I hope my camera's a bit better now for the film. I hope it is. Hope you can see me. I hope I'm not blurring a bit more, but I'm just having trouble with the damn thing at the moment. But first, I have a question from, I will start with questions today. Just have a look. From Blue Heel 234. Yeah, he wanted me to answer one of his questions, and I will now. His question is, have I heard ECW are bringing the ECW tag team titles back, and crowned at WrestleMania or 1 week after on ECW after WrestleMania? I have heard the news that ECW are bringing the tag team titles back. I think it is a good thing. ECW just needs, I would say, tag team titles and probably the television title come back, and I think they could go 2 hours properly then and be a very good brand. As caption it, put them on the line at WrestleMania. I think not. I think it will be done. I think they would probably. It's hard to say either on a pay-per-view, because we all know now that Vince wants other people from brands on, SmackDown pay-per-views or Raw pay-per-views or all that silly bollocks. They'll probably get them then. I don't think it would be good. I think a tournament would be good on ECW and crown the champions at a pay-per-view. If you were saying to me who I would like as tag team champions, it can only be one team, and that's Rob and Sabu. Right, who else can you have really? Rob and Sabu. Put them together. Might be a good thing to put a title around Rob. I know he's doing all that funny business, and that's why they stripped him of the world title. But I think if they give him the tag team titles, I think he might be changing his mind whether to stay or go. So hopefully he stays, because we want Rob here. We want Rob to stay, because ECW wouldn't be any good without Rob. So stay. I hope that answers your question, Blue Heel 234. And thanks for giving me a question, and I'm sorry I've never shouted you out before, but you do leave a lot of comments on my page, and thanks for saying keep the good work, and I will intend doing so. And the next question is from I can't really say it, it's Donch or something like that. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. But his question was, do you think Rikishi will ever return? Well, what I heard in the rumours that they were going to bring Too Cool back with Scotty, Rikishi and Grandmaster Sexy. I think that would be good. I think Scotty does need a bit of a higher up the card to get him somewhere, because he's just really not even the cruiserweight material. He's not there really. He's one of the jobbers. So as much as I hate to see it, really, I would like to come back. Rikishi's not one of my favourite wrestlers by any means, but Scotty is. If it helps Scotty, well, I'm on board. And that's what I think. I think if it helps Scotty, bring him back. Now, I've got a comment off Caesar Mania. I think it is Caesar Mania. Hope I got your name right. And you want my opinion on Kent Jones. Well, from the videos I've heard of people ranting on Kent Jones, I can honestly say he looks like a bit of a cock. A bit of a dickhead. bit of a donkey's anus, so to speak. But I haven't judged anything in myself on Kent Jones' videos because I've heard he's been suspended off YouTube. So, you know, he must have been a dick. But that's all I can say on Kent Jones, really. I haven't seen him, but from what I've heard, like I said, he's a bit of a donkey's anus. Now, as the questions, I will finish the questions, I just wanted to get on to two little cunts. Sorry, I will rephrase that. Two well, begins with the F and ends in ers. I'm sorry for saying the C word, I do apologise. But these two, honest to God, they sit on their bed and they rant on. I'm sure you've seen them. They rant on about how good TNA is and how much the WWE sucks. Honest to God, one lad comes in, saw it the other week, comes in and goes, I'm tired of playing, I'm tired of being nice. This is where it's gotta stop. All I wanted to do then is go right into the TV and just do that. Because honest to God, until TNA, and listen to me closely lads, when you sit on your bed, doing to each other whatever you do, get this, until TNA have been anywhere near in the business as long as WWE have, you haven't got a leg to stand on. Alright, I do agree with you, as of late some of the storylines are crap. But you've got to see it from this point of view. If Vince thought TNA was competition, if he thought it was a threat, the storylines would get better. Look what he did to WCW. And you go, you go on how I feel sorry for you going to pay for WrestleMania. WrestleMania 23 is going to be one hell of an event. It will blow TNA out of the water. All their pay-per-views they've done in getting onto pay-per-views. Leave WrestleMania 23 aside for a minute. I saw Destination X on Sunday. It was the most piss-poor pay-per-view I have seen. Now, I know where you two will come back at me for that, going, didn't you say, dismember to dismember? I did, and I agree with you, that was crap. But we are talking about a pay-per-view that was a month in the building, and they were telling everyone, oh, Evolution X, it's gonna be so great, so unique. I have seen more interesting matches on Heat, and that's saying a lot. My God, they didn't even think about how they could plan that match. And I am telling you now, we will not see Evolution X ever again. And the Kurt Angle Steiner match? Oh my God! What happened in the final 2 minutes of that match? When Steiner did the when Kurt did the sunset flip, Steiner hit his head on what? What kind of knocked him out for the free? I want to know. Come on, what happened to him? I don't know. Probably you two guys know because you love TNA so much. You tell me. But the rest of the show is this. I could go on for another half an hour, but what's the point? You two will just do another video and say, oh well, TNA, they're great. We've got the Canadian Destroyer, we've got all this, we've got all that. You do your shows in Orlando, Florida, where TNA don't make any money, but doing sponsors. Because when you pay to get into Orlando studios, you get into TNA for free. Until they get out of that, and they do their own business, come back, and then we'll have a chat about it. But I'm sorry lads, I'm sorry to everyone, but that's the end of the show for tonight. I'm gonna pop off now, and like always, me out.